Are you good enough to meet your coworkers' expectations? You have to interact with colleagues daily, both in the office and outside of it. Your communication with your coworkers during meetings, projects, or just while you are around the office will either aid or impede your professional success. In any particular group, the level of productivity and the success attained are determined by the relationships between colleagues at work. The term "good enough" for your coworkers goes beyond your technical skills and education, especially when talking about the working environment. It relates more to attitude and behavior, which are essential for a healthy atmosphere. Are you making any of these crucial mistakes when attempting to determine if you are a good team member? Believe me, you lack the whole set of these traits. The ability to communicate. Having fundamental interpersonal skills that make it easy for team members is necessary if any effective work is to be attained and achieved. More so, active listening. Being an effective communicator means being able to give and receive messages that are complete and precise. Communication goes beyond words. Body language tells a lot and can describe and define atmosphere and environment, and therefore can be used to give you better results. In interpreting body language, one good aspect I get is to adapt to the body language of different people present. If you find yourself unable to partake in free communication and be open with your colleagues, it is probably because you lack the communication skills that guarantee you productivity. You may want to improve by taking classes or seeking guidance from colleagues you trust. Collaboration and teamwork. Teamwork includes cooperating with others to progress toward a collective goal, while harnessing the strength, support, and skills of all parties involved. It entails the sharing of information, aiding with required tasks, and sometimes satisfying the needs of the team more than one's own. Effective team players are dependable, helpful, and courteous. An evaluation of basic teamwork skills starts with self-assessment on how one has in a team. For example, do you engage in conversations and make suggestions? Are you ready to offer assistance to someone even if it is outside of your duties? If you prefer working alone or focusing on your milestones instead of sharing goals with other people, then it is time for a change. Professionalism and reliability. Professional conduct encompasses the observance of ethical conduct, honesty, and possession of a good working attitude. Reliable personnel are those who complete what is expected of them on time, deliver on their promises, and consistently produce quality work. They also obey the policies and show courtesy to other staff members regarding the time and effort put in by everyone concerned. Assess yourself on whether you keep reporting to work on time, complete tasks as scheduled, and follow company guidelines. Repeatedly missing deadlines, making excuses, or acting unprofessionally may tarnish your reputation and jeopardize relationships with your colleagues. Adaptability and flexibility. New challenges and opportunities are emerging every day, making the workplace a dynamic environment. Adaptability means one is willing to handle unforeseen changes, is receptive to learning new things, and can manage unexpected occurrences smoothly. Flexible team members are those who can change directions when needed and assist colleagues through changes. Assess your capacity for adaptation by pondering how you deal with change. Do you welcome new software and new ways of doing things, or do you shy away from them? Are you sufficiently composed and productive when under pressure? Developing these skills makes you a more valuable member of your team and helps you deal with workplace challenges more effectively. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, entails identifying, controlling, and managing one's emotions, as well as the emotions of other people. Strong EI is connected to better communication, improved relationships, and better conflict resolution. In a team atmosphere, emotional intelligence fosters a collaborative and healthy environment. Evaluate your emotional intelligence by analyzing your approach to conflicts and stressful interactions with others. Do you maintain a calm demeanor, or do you tend to respond on impulse? Do Do you show courtesy towards the feelings and opinions of your coworkers? Improving your EI can help you relate better with your peers and improve cohesion in the team. Continuous learning and improvement. Having demonstrated an attitude towards continuous learning and self-improvement shows initiative and a drive to advance professionally. This is indicative of someone not stagnant and willing to spend time and effort developing their skills and knowledge, which in turn benefits not only the individual, but also the team as a whole. Take a second and think about your approach to learning. Do you have professional development plans, such as attending workshops or obtaining certifications? Do you accept feedback and intend to change based on it? Adopting a growth mindset will make it easier to remain relevant and effective in your position. Building positive relationships. Having positive working relationships with colleagues is rooted in trust and respect for one another, as well as a concern for one another's welfare. Such relationships can create an enabling environment that improves satisfaction and collaboration. Building rapport with colleagues also includes appreciation, offering help, and friendliness. Think about how you relate with your colleagues on a personal level. Are you trying to gain insight and understanding of a particular group? Are you among the first to offer congratulations and support when they face challenges? Building better relationships with your coworkers can enhance both your productivity levels as well as your satisfaction in the workplace. Skills for managing conflicts. Within a team, conflicts are bound to arise at some point, but how conflicts are resolved can change the team for good. Efficient conflict resolution focuses on dealing with issues promptly, hearing every side, and reaching a consensus. This takes time, understanding, and being able to set emotions aside. Analyzing the effectiveness of your conflict resolution strategies can be done through past conflicts. What is your default reaction to hostility? Do you take on a constructive approach when dealing with conflict, or is relapse into avoidance your go-to strategy? Learning how to resolve conflicts effectively is essential for every team to maintain a healthy atmosphere. Impact on team culture. Inevitably, all teams have a unique culture. Team culture is determined by the norms and values displayed by the members of the team. A good team culture enables members to feel the need to work together, come up with new ideas, and make them accepted. You, as a team member, affect this culture with your behavior and attitude. Be a part of the culture that you strive to achieve. Integrity and professionalism are two important values for every business activity. Companies expect their employees to maintain a professional attitude, utilize appropriate language, dress suitably for the job, and arrive on time for work. Resiliency, punctuality, and emotional intelligence are important traits in any team member. Being dependable and a top performer at work is not all that counts. Company culture adheres to the principles of being good enough. Your professional reputation is heavily reliant on how well you communicate with colleagues, handle workplace conflicts, adapt to change, and keep on building relationships. Ultimately, active collaboration and engagement, coupled with participation in the creation of positive professional relationships, serve as guidelines for success. In conclusion, understanding all the aspects mentioned above about a healthy work environment can make you a more sought-after team member within your office. Work behavior and success are heavily intertwined and rely on one's peers and flexibility at work.